Hello, and welcome back to the Boys in the Bathroom podcast. I'm Aidan,
I am Daniel.
I'm Haven.
And I'm Cameron.
and today we are joined by our first special guest.
Hi, I'm Sonya.
Thank you, Sonya. All right, so first up on this podcast, we're going to be starting with the recommended media.
So last time, Aidan recommended 3 different movies to us. 2 of them had Jake Gyllenhaal in them, and one of them did not. It is a new movie from Netflix. It's a Netflix original called The Devil All the Time, I believe. The other 2 movies were Nightcrawler and Zodiac. So we are going to quickly talk about each one of those. Some of us watched 2, some of us have seen 2. I don't think any of us watched all 3, maybe except for Aidan, because I don't know why he wouldn't put a movie in here that he hasn't watched already. But yes. So first, I think we should talk about Zodiac because I think everyone in here has seen it. Zodiac is basically a movie that stars Jake Gyllenhaal, Robert Downey Jr., as well as a couple other people I really can't remember the names of right now. Who's the guy who plays Hulk? What's his name?
Mark
Ruffalo.
Mark Ruffalo.
Yeah, Mark Ruffalo.
A little roughly.
And it's basically about the detectives that are on the case for the Zodiac killer back in the 19 whatever. I think 1960s?
60s.
Yeah.
Late 60s, 70s,
Yeah,
through
late
the
60s.
90s.
And it is a really well done movie, and it's about, I want to say, like close to like 2 hours and 45 minutes to like 3 hours, like around there.
It's 2:15.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, it's a shorter than I thought it was, but it's
Yeah.
it's a really well done, and it really highlights, at least for me, how hard it was to deal with the Zodiac killer. What do you guys think?
I think it's a really, really great movie. I think the actors really are what make the movie though. Especially I think Jake Gyllenhaal really highlights it. Like, oh my god, he kills it in that movie. I'm a huge fan of Jake Gyllenhaal though, so I kind of like will watch anything he's in.
That's fair.
I thought it was really good. It made me realize that horror movies are not actually scary. True crime movies are the scariest of the movies. It was really good. Robert Downey Jr. plays the same role that he always does, but it's still really good.
That's big facts. I think that's the biggest facts I've heard.
That's fair. So when I started watching it, Dan and I watched it together. So I at first it was slow. It was slow to start, but then after like the first, I'd say half hour maybe, it really kind of got to the part where it was very the mystery kind of started up and it was getting very interesting, and there's a bunch of different suspects, and there's a bunch of different crimes happening. There's a lot of overlapping things, and it was just very interesting throughout the rest of the movie, and I was drawn in through the rest of the 2 hour, 2.5 hour, whatever, however long that movie. Most of that movie I was drawn in. Just that first part was a little slow, but I think overall it was a really good movie.
Aiden, how about you?
I mean, yeah, it's a good movie. That's why I recommended it.
Yeah, big facts.
Yeah.
How about Nightcrawler for you guys? It's been a while since I've seen it, but I do know that
Oh,
Jake
man.
Gyllenhaal was really, really good in it, and I think it gave me very psychotic vibes, but I thoroughly enjoyed it.
I have so much to say about this one.
And go ahead.
I did not like this film. I watched this film I think a couple weeks ago. Like I had no idea about this, but when I watched it, it's like somebody wrote half of a really good movie and then forgot that they were writing a movie. That's what it feels like. The story, it's like something should have happened and then they just forgot that they were writing it because it has no resolution. It's just like, I mean, they don't explain specific things that happen in the film. You know, I was expecting the whole time for Jake Gyllenhaal's character to be actually like committing crimes and then filming them, and I thought that would have really like added another element to it, but I didn't think that it had enough of a plot to have gone on for as long as it did. That's how I feel about it. I'm a huge fan. I really think that Jake Gyllenhaal killed that character in that film. I think it was really like his physicality for the character was really amazing, and as an actor I can really appreciate that, but I also think that the movie itself was not well rounded.
I can understand that completely. From what I remember it, I can understand. Cameron?
All right, so I wrote a lot of notes for this one because this is the first one we watched. So my first note that I wrote right? I think there's a storyline. It said toddler stabbed, and I laughed at that part because it was just very unexpected and just,
That was
I,
hilarious.
yeah, dude. I was just like, stabbed. Did you see a guy run up? Stabbed. Toddler. I was just like, okay. But
Yeah, so
otherwise, throughout, I enjoyed the movie. I mean, I thought there was something missing. Um, I don't think it was as good as Zodiac, but I think overall, I think Jake Gyllenhaal kind of carried the movie.
Mhm.
I feel like there's the little things, like even for example, whenever if you guys remember, the police car got hit in like the police chase,
Oh
he
Mhm.
kind of had
yeah.
a little smirk on his face
Yes.
when it was just little things like that that kind of showed why he was carrying the whole film.
Mhm.
Yeah. Daniel, you have anything to
hello.
say?
Not really anything that hasn't been said.
Okay.
I just don't think it's
The best.
that great.
Yeah.
And I was kind of disappointed because I'd heard a lot about it. And reading the synopsis, it sounds pretty good. Kind of like what Sonya said, it sounds like he would be committing the crimes,
Mhm.
but it was just kind of boring. And there was no character development.
That's
Mhm.
fair.
Like in Zodiac,
Agreed.
you see every single character grow. Even the Zodiac, who you don't see.
That's
Yeah.
fair.
But in Nightcrawler, he's just one note and is the same the whole time. I
I get
did
that.
like how there were some unintentionally hilarious moments though. Like it's in no way a comedy, but it's hilarious.
Yeah, there are some moments I agree.
Aiden, you have any input since it was one of your recommended?
I mean, I don't know. I really liked this movie. It's been a couple weeks, like 2 weeks maybe. I don't know, but
Mhm.
like it's definitely one of not my favorite movies, but it's a good movie to like sit down and watch in my opinion. I liked how it was at least.
Yeah. Last one is The Devil All the Time, and I know Daniel, you didn't watch this, right?
I did not watch this.
Yeah, both Daniel, Cameron, and I believe Sonia, you haven't seen
I
it.
have not seen this. No.
Okay,
All
So
right.
we
so
just want to
So
wait till
so
another.
I did watch it, Aiden.
okay.
I
So
did,
what do you think
and
about it?
I just watched it today,
Okay.
and let me tell you, that is such a good movie. And if you haven't seen, I'm not going to spoil it or anything like that, but it is the best take kind of on religion
Mhm.
for me, because the entire like theme is like, at least the way I was interpreting it, is that religion, though it can be used to like calm the person's mind of like afterlife kind of,
Mhm.
um it can also be used in such wrong ways, especially like Christianity is what they like accentuated on.
Mhm.
And I really liked the use of, there's some characters that die in it, but every character that dies has a different sin that is attached to them, and they don't state it, but
Mhm.
but it focuses a lot on the seven deadly sins, and like each character that dies has one sin that like was their major thing. And and like the main character that like you basically end up finding as the main character, who's played by Tom Holland.
Mhm. I thought
Tom
so.
Holland honestly did such a good job. And Aiden, I know you said that it's a little slow in the beginning, but I
Yeah.
honestly thought it like immersed me fully. Um, Especially with the guy, I can't remember
Bill
the actor's
Skarsgård.
name. Yeah, him
I
who
love Bill Skarsgård.
yeah, because he was so good as the father, and like how, in like portraying how everything happened to that character and his son.
Yeah.
It it
I
was
I
really
agree
well
with
done.
you on that. It See, I just didn't like it because like again, like I said last podcast, I'm not religious. I did not care for like the beginning part.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I get that, but I think it was very vital because they had to set a stage,
Yeah,
and
that's
like
fair. Yeah.
and and Sonya, I think this movie will definitely be a good movie for you, like acting wise,
Mhm.
and story wise, just because the story, like, it's meant to be about like common daily life
Yeah.
of like religious people, but also how it
Mhm.
can turn to like crap real quick if it's
Yeah.
used in the wrong way. So I think that's a really good learning thing. And then Cameron and Daniel, I honestly think like because our like religious beliefs are relatively similar, I believe.
For the most part.
Yeah, for the most part. I'm not saying they're exact, but
Yeah.
I still think you guys would get like a cool vision of it. I think it still will be impactful, like just
Yeah.
watching it.
It really sounds interesting, and I might give it a watch now. I don't think I was going to watch it because it felt like one of those casts that was like star-studded to like bring in the
Yeah.
crowds, and I hate that type of stuff.
It
But I trust you.
it is like that, but how they spread it out is really interesting.
Oh
Like
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
like there's like different timelines set within the movie, and it's like there's like two or like three like really big actors in every
Mhm.
timeline, and it's just like
Yeah.
a really cool progression of
Oh,
everything.
cool.
And like I think the best thing, because I honestly think it made it a little more enjoyable, is trying to identify the sin that that person possesses, because
Mhm.
some of them are like blatant and you're like Jesus, like oh my
Yeah.
lord. but that like if you do that you're gonna be like wow, they went really in depth with these characters in that sense. But
Interesting. I'll have
yeah,
to give it a watch.
Alrighty, so
Thank
since
you all
we've
for
gone
watching
over,
the recommended media that I
no, we're not
recommended.
done.
What?
We're not done. We're gonna do, since it's the end of recommended media, let's give an overall grade out of 10 for every movie.
I was
So
just
let's start.
thanking everybody for watching the movies that I recommended.
Oh,
Thank you
well,
for
you're
watching the
welcome,
movies
dude.
that I recommended.
You're welcome, dude.
of course, bro.
yeah.
But yeah,
So
so overall, how about Zodiac? Let's just go from bottom to top of how Discord displays. Daniel?
For Zodiac,
Yeah.
probably like a 8 out of 10.
Okay. Haven?
I give it a 9 out of 10. I thought the acting was really good.
Sonya?
7 out of 10.
Ooh.
I think there was still room to like
Improve.
put more in. Yeah, improve a bit, but I like.
I also gave it a 9 out of 10. I quite enjoyed the movie.
Nice.
All right,
Alright.
back up to the top. Nightcrawler.
Nightcrawler, honestly, it was like a 5.
Based off what I remember, like a 4 or 5.
A 3. I think the only thing that carried it was Jake Gyllenhaal, and that was it.
Well, he carried it enough for me to give it a very generous 7. But
Wow.
yeah,
Wow.
I mean,
Just because
I
just because
enjoyed
Jake
it,
Gyllenhaal's good.
but- No, I enjoyed it, but I do think there was stuff missing. I'm just more of a generous grader, I guess, just like my chem professor.
I understand.
So,
All right,
Alright.
devil all the time
Yeah.
for Aidan, since you're the only other person other than me.
yeah, I'll do this one because it's the one that I've watched most recently. I'll probably get this like a good 8 out of 10.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I'm giving mine like a 9.5 out of 10.
Whoa.
Solely for the reason that like, well, yeah, the story was really good, but the actors really did a good job in the sense that I forgot to highlight on this. Robert Pattinson,
Mm.
his country voice made me so uncomfortable.
That is very
Because
fair. It was a
it-
very high pitched country voice.
It doesn't sound like Robert Pattinson at all.
It
And
doesn't.
I
I
was
love
so
Robert Pattinson.
I was so thrown off. I was like, God damn, you are doing such a good job right now.
No, he's really come back into the movie field. I love
he
him
really
for
has.
that.
Yeah.
All right. So now we're going to be moving on. Sonya is going to be telling us about herself. But before that, Daniel is going to be heading out now because he has to do stuff. So, but he is coming back at the end to recommend media for us to watch next, for us to talk about for next week. So we're going to see you in about an hour and a half, maybe. So, goodbye. All right. Next segment that we got is gonna be Sonya. She's gonna tell us about who she is, what she does, how she is, I guess.
Oh
No,
wow.
And
that's
basically,
No, you don't get to tell us how you've been until that segment.
That's invasive. Hi, I'm Sonya.
hi,
I'm
Sonya.
hi, Sonya.
Hi. This is Alcoholics Anonymous. No, but I'm a
Yeah.
freshman actor at DePaul, so I'm studying acting, and hopefully in the future I'll be a film actor. We'll see.
Big
uh,
facts.
I'm a huge fan of D&D movies. I'm addicted to movies actually. And what else do I do? Not much.
Sonya,
You
quick
play
question.
Among Us.
Quick question, Sonya.
Yeah,
Do
yeah,
you pay attention to like superheroes and stuff like that?
I do.
Marvel or DC?
Marvel.
All right.
In
She
terms,
can
that's just in
she
terms of
can
movies,
stay.
or
No,
Okay,
just in
Marvel
general.
movies, DC
In general.
shows. Okay,
that's fair.
Overall. Okay.
Marvel, yeah.
She gets to stay on the rest of the podcast.
My
See,
favorite
what if I said
character.
DC?
You have to
Well,
leave.
you're a part of the founder, so I can't kick you out of this.
George, I also made the goddamn Instagram.
And I made the YouTube, and I'm gonna make.
And I made the
that-
email.
And I'm
Wow.
just sitting here pretty.
And I'm the guest.
All right, so now
Anyway.
that we got to know a little bit about Sonya, which whatever.
Sorry, too
Okay,
much.
yeah.
We are
Yeah.
moving on to my segment of the cool week and stuff like that. It's called tiers. So basically, it's a little different than the bracket, where the bracket you're kind of like in a contest, like everything's in a contest against each other. This is a tier list where we basically rank them just like grade level, not being like, oh, this one's definitely the best, but we just like say like, oh, here's the grade level. I'm going to
Okay.
tell all of you what the grade levels are, and I would also like you to pull a tab up that is an open tab so you can look these things up, because they're all things, well, most of them are things you guys have never seen.
Okay.
The grading, the way it works, there's an S at the top for superb/fantastic, an A underneath that, which is pretty good, B, which is goodish. It has very good qualities, but there's some things it can improve on. Average, but could be better, is C. D is not really great, but it has some highlights, and F is not good at all. Does that make sense?
All right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so the really fun, weird theme I did for this week is like very unique mammals. Okay, so because I thought this was really funny because I couldn't really find a like a good common ground that I could think of for all of us that we would all know. So I just decided to go with more things that we all don't really know.
Okay.
So the first on the list is called a mouse deer. Please look up mouse deer. It is so it is for viewers at home, you can look it up with us. It is also known as a chevrotane, apparently, according to Wikipedia. They're an Asian species is what it's saying, and they are so small, and they're really cute, and their snouts are adorable. So we're basically just gonna be judging them based off of how like cute they are, or if we like how they look and that sort of stuff, because we don't necessarily know exactly what their purpose is all the time. But if you don't like certain, like if you know the animal and you don't like the personality of it, I guess, then you can change your grade depending on how that is. So who would like to start off by grading the mouse deer?
I'll start. I give it an S. It's beautiful. It's adorable. It has a great snout.
Great snout.
It gets extra points for the snout. Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, quick question about tiers. Did you say it's S and then A through F?
Yeah.
Okay.
Correct. Yeah.
I would probably give this a B. Just because, yes, it is cute, but it's small, which probably makes it
Very easy to kill.
Yeah. It's
I
probably
understand.
probably a lot of food for predators in the forest.
Yeah, that's
So its survival skills are
low.
yeah.
Cameron, what do you think?
So I'm gonna base all of these mammals off of how scared I would be if I saw one. Or if I was walking through a forest and I just think, oh shoot, it's one of these.
I don't
So
think
if I
you're going to be
saw-
scared by any of these,
That's
but
so
okay.
funny.
Well, that's gonna be too bad for them. Well, mouse deer, I'll just be like, oh, what's that? And then, I mean,
Yeah.
He'll
it's
step
really
on it.
small. So I would say we'll put it in a D because I'd be like, wait, what?
Yeah.
And then
So basically,
You'd
we have.
be thrown off guard just a little.
So basically, we have Sonya judging them off of how cuteness is,
Yeah.
me judging off of cuteness and survival, and then Cameron just like, oh boy, I'm scared.
I was gonna base it off of if I could beat it up or not. But
Dude, you could punt this.
yeah,
Oh my
He
god.
could just squish it under his foot.
Is
I definitely would have to say that mine is about like an A because like it's really cute, but yes, I agree it doesn't have a lot of survival skill and it's not scary, but I still think it's like cuteness brings it up there.
it is like his legs are really small.
Yeah, it's like they're really small.
He looks like a rabbit,
Wait,
but
is
like,
Tiny leg.
yeah.
What? Say it?
I thought it said it was extinct, but I was scared.
No, there's 10 different species of it that are
Okay.
that are like fossils and stuff
I was
like
so afraid.
I
I was so
I
just-
afraid.
So our second one is, I think everyone knows this, the naked mole rat.
Mm.
I
Ooh.
can't do this for you. I can't do this for you.
Let me just see a picture.
Yeah, pull up a picture. It is disgusting.
Oh, whoa, this dude from Kim Possible.
Yeah.
Whoa.
If I were rating from Cameron's scale of how afraid am it would be an S.
But you're not.
I'm not. It's ugly. I give it an F.
That's fair.
It's skin. I hate its skin. It needs to moisturize.
Hayden, what do you think?
I'm gonna give it a C because it looks like it can just dig a nice tunnel. Plus, he's a celebrity, so like that gives him some points.
True.
That's fair.
So
Cameron, what do you think?
all right, based off of like how scared I'd be, I mean, this thing would freak me out just because it's disgusting. It looks
Yeah.
like it looks like a deep fried testicle. Sorry, but it does. So I would say this goes in an A for me, just because if I were to be just randomly walking up on a naked mole rat, I'd be like, "What the heck is this?"
Yeah, swear.
That's a big fact. Yeah, I would have to give it like I'd have to give it an F because if I saw this thing ever, I'd be like, "What the hell is that?" I would just like jump backwards. But the third one, which everyone I think here knows, is red pandas. Because I thought, what is this without red pandas?
Okay, that's fair.
Sonya, would you like to start us off?
Okay, listen. I already gave an S, so I feel embarrassed giving another S. So I'm gonna say an A plus. Because as much as I love red pandas, they're not tiny deer, and I feel like that's unbeatable. You can't beat a tiny deer with a snout. But I do like red pandas because they're soft and they probably smell like mint because they eat so much mint.
That's fair. Aidan, what do you believe?
I would give it an S. Red pandas are adorable.
Yeah.
That is all. I mean, they probably don't smell like mint.
No, they eat so much. Wait, they eat
Their
so much
breath
mint, though.
might smell like mint.
But their body
They
probably is musky.
Probably do not smell like mint.
That's why they need.
Unless they like
just
laid
brush.
down.
Cameron, what's your viewpoint? What's your grade?
See, here's I'm torn because like, do I grade it off of how scared I would be?
Yeah.
If it wasn't based off of how I already set the voting for, I would have given it an S. But since I'm grading it on how scared I'd be, I would probably say like I'd probably say a D because I mean
This thing would probably come and
red pandas
attack
can
you.
Screw your crap up, like
yeah, that's the only reason it's on the same level as the mouse deer. It's too adorable.
I
To
understand.
give it anything higher, in my opinion.
Yeah, I would definitely give it an S because I just feel like it's the most adorable thing I could never be mad at a red panda, even if it did scratch my face off. I'd just be like, "Oh, you're so cute!" Like
Baby red panda looks like baby corgi.
That's fair. That's big fair.
I think we should try one.
Okay, for the fourth one, I have 13 prepared for you guys.
Whoa.
But for the fourth one, we are doing links. We're doing linkses.
Link?
Like LYNX.
I have so much to say about this. That used to be my favorite animal.
Okay, go.
I love their ears. I love their ears. They have these little spindly hairs at the end of their ears. It's so great. But also Aiden, they're so freaking powerful. Like you see one of those, they can mess you up. But they're also on the endangered species list, so we have to protect them. So I give them an S because of the nostalgia, because I used to draw these things nonstop.
Why'd you call me out for that?
Because survival. But
Okay.
I wasn't talking about the extinction. You don't have anything to do with killing lynxes, I think.
Yeah, no.
Um,
Yeah. I mean, look at the murder mittens on those
Murder
those cats.
mittens.
Yeah.
Mess you up.
They probably get an A just because I don't like cats that much. But like I still like cats, but just not that much.
Yeah.
But like I still like cats.
But the
Okay,
little
so-
hairs.
That's why it's
alright,
an
Cameron.
A.
All right, Cameron, what you think?
So when I'm on Bing for some reason, right? So sixth
Oh,
row,
I
first picture, it comes up with Lynx holding a lightsaber. So based on this picture, it drew my eye. I mean, a Lynx alone would be pretty. I mean, it'd be like a
Terrifying.
lot cute, but then it'd be really scary because it's not that small. It's a pretty decent sized
Yeah.
cat breed. But if it has a lightsaber, I'm giving it an S because that thing would scare the crap out of me.
That's fair. I think I would have to give this a B, and that's only because I believe. Don't quote me on this. I believe they are very territorial animals.
I wouldn't doubt
and
I mean, they're cats.
yeah, they're cats. Yeah, that's big facts. And they are adorable, and I love their like little side cheek tufts.
Yeah.
Like, I think that's adorable, and I would love to pet one if it like was down for that. But like, I don't think it's gonna be down for that, so I give it a B because I know it'll screw my shisa up. So yeah. But
Some of
next...
these pictures of lynxes look like, thin bears.
yeah, they do.
It's really throwing me off.
The next one is actually really awesome.
Oh,
It's
no.
called the Pink Fairy Armadillo.
Okay, interesting.
It's adorable.
It's like a sushi. It's a sushi.
Okay, I'm
I was-
sorry. Wait a minute. This boy looks like he's a penis with a condom on it.
I like that G.
Guys,
Ooh.
does he not look like sushi to you? He looks like a
There-
little piece of
My
fish.
first
I see-
picture.
I see that. I see
My first
that.
picture is literally a comparison between it and sushi.
Oh, well, that's because you're on Bing.
Bing is
It's like
big.
my eighth picture for me.
There.
I-
it's in the
Oh yeah, I
chat.
see it. I see what you're talking about.
Oh,
But
yeah,
Sonya,
yeah.
what would you grade it?
Oh, it gets an S. It's adorable. It's amazing. I love it. I love that it looks like sushi. I wouldn't eat it, even though I would be tempted.
I give this. Dang, I don't know. Because on one hand, it looks like it doesn't do much, but on the other hand, it's an armadillo, so it has like a really hard protective shell. And if I'm
Imagine.
doing it off of survival, I'd probably give it a B
Mm,
because like it wouldn't really be able to attack anything, but it could defend itself very well.
true. Imagine
fair.
scritching its tummy, though. It has a soft little tummy. Tummy scritch.
See,
Karen, what do you think?
based off these pictures, I'm kind of I guess I'm in the minority. I think this thing looks disgusting. So I would put-
I don't like how it
looks Okay.
either.
the pictures I'm seeing make it look so freaking weird. So personally, if I saw you, just because it's tiny, I'm not gonna give it an S, but I'm gonna give it an A because if I saw this thing walking around, I would freak out because this thing looks disgusting.
That's fair. That's fair.
That's so mean.
Well, I'm sorry.
I would probably give it a B because like it's kind of cute, but it's also kind of not in like the way like so it's cute in the way that it's like so ugly, if that makes sense. But I
Yeah.
also
No.
feel like it's like outer shell isn't as protective. Like it doesn't look like it would
No.
cover its whole body if it rolled up to me. Because you
No,
know, like
I don't think it
regular
does.
armadillos have like their whole body is covered in armor, and like this thing has like exposed parts that don't look like they'd fit if it rolls together.
Soft, baby.
And I'm actually looking at a thing of it rolled up, and it doesn't seem like it goes all the way.
No.
No, it like has extra like sides open, which is
Good.
dangerous for it, so it could die.
Sonya, if you are really enjoying it, they have plush pink fairy
I
armadillos.
see it, and I'm
So-
really tempted.
I believe it's the 5th.
Oh my
It's
god,
the
they're
6th. Is you all know them? I hope you all love.
oh god.
them.
Okay.
Narwhals.
Mm.
Huh. Okay.
Yeah.
Sea
I
unicorn.
just want to say something really quick before we get started with this one. It says here on Wikipedia that they typically weigh 2,100 pounds, and that's
Jesus.
terrifying.
They weigh as
That's
much as a car,
awful.
pretty much. That's
Oh my
yeah,
god.
they're death machines.
17 feet long.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
Wait,
Mm-mm.
why
they
do
swim
lions-
around Canada?
Yeah, they're like
Boys
everywhere.
in the bathroom road trip.
Canada edition?
Y'all want to go? Y'all want to go fish for some narwhals?
Oh
Yeah.
and
Give
die.
me
It's gonna be
normal fish for
great.
us.
Because I want to go
You know,
watch
like-
people in Canada up in Canada.
all right,
Rodeo some
Sonya,
narwhals.
what would you grade this bad boy?
Listen, guys, listen. Okay, there's a narwhal in Elf the movie, and it's great. It's beautiful. It gives me chills every time I see it. This narwhal freaks me out. It freaks me out, guys. I'm honestly, this is worse than any horror movie I've ever seen. The ocean is scary. The ocean
That's
is
fair.
awful.
Yes.
This gets a C. I give it a C.
Ha ha ha.
It would kebab me. It would kebab. I know you got the yes. It would kebab me, and I would not be happy. So yeah.
Well, I don't really know because looking at this thing, like Haven said, it's like over 2,000 pounds. This thing probably has some really thick skin.
Blubber.
Yeah. And a freaking spike on his head. I would probably give it an A.
Wow.
Because I feel like where it lives, it's probably one of the like big people that you don't mess with up in Antarctica.
That's fair.
It probably doesn't have to worry about much attacking it.
Yeah, Cameron, what do you think?
So if I were to see this, I'd be very surprised since I'm kind of nowhere near any ocean. So I would be very scared because it literally has just pretty much like a sword on its face.
Yeah.
So I would be probably S because they're gigantic. So
That's
just
fair.
the size and the freaking stabby.
I would probably give this an S just because, like, just in the case like this is the only time like this is a terrifying animal. Like
Terrifying.
Like people do say it's like cute and stuff like that, like the plushies and stuff, but like this, like I'm looking at it right now, and it's Encyclopedia of Life says that these things at adult age are typically around 17 feet. That's including the horn on them, and the horn is 4 feet long.
No,
So that
man.
means they're 13 feet regularly.
Jeez.
So they're bigger than you without the horn, and the horn could pierce through you like
Kebab style.
half the same as like more than half of your like actual body height.
Mm,
So
Jeez.
definitely S.
yeah. Get rid of it. Throw it back
yeah.
in the ocean.
The next one, which is the 7th one, is you all know it, you all love it, the platypus. Perry the platypus.
You played the platypus card. God damn it.
I did play the platypus card. I felt like I couldn't leave it out.
Oh man. I'm such a sucker for platypi. Look at its
Platypi-pee.
beak. Look at its beak. It is Perry. I give it an S because Dr. Doofenshmirtz.
That's fair.
That's it. That's all I have to say.
That's fair.
It's so fucking cute.
I would probably give this like a D or an E. But yet again, like what I did for that, I gave it celebrity bonuses, so it's up at a B minus.
Mm.
Cameron.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I don't know because my pretty sure my school Wi-Fi just crapped itself.
Oh,
So
but-
I'm on my phone. So what was the platypus? I mean, if I was scared, I mean, would I be scared? Not a whole lot. I'd say it's probably a C because it's like kind of like I don't know. It's not as good as you'd think watching Phineas and Ferb. It's like, oh, this thing's super cute. It's not that cute, but I mean, it wouldn't fully scare me, but it would be like, oh shoot.
Yeah, I
Sick.
feel that. I'd definitely give it like a B because it's adorable, but it also has like venom in its claws.
Yes.
So like that's
Wait, it
terrifying.
has
To
venom
mess
in
you
its
up.
claws?
Yeah, it
Yeah.
has venom
didn't know
in its
that.
claws. And I'm also reading
Dang,
on
it goes up to B now.
yeah, on Wikipedia, it also has electrolocation, which is something I've never. It's like, oh, they're the only mammals apart from dolphins to have electro location. Apparently, I don't necessarily know what that is, but it sounds really cool. But yeah, I would definitely give it like a B, because it's like cute, but it's terrifying also.
Mm.
The next one we have is the pangolin.
The what?
Pangolin.
Oh, this dude.
Yeah.
Whoa.
He basically just looks like another version of
Of an armadillo.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like a scaled armadillo.
Yeah, but apparently there's also things such as like giant pangolins. There's like Chinese pangolins, and then there's giant pangolins, and giant pangolins weigh like 73 pounds on average.
No, it looks like a dragon armadillo.
Yeah, it does. You're right.
Wait, but what about
Whoa.
baby pangolin?
I think it's
Oh my god.
I think it's similar to a armadillo.
Wait,
at
it's
least.
so cute. Wait, look it up though.
Yeah, no, I've already looked it up.
Oh my god.
So what would you grade it, Sonya?
Oh, okay. Well, listen, the babies are kind of the best thing I've ever seen. Okay. So on cuteness scale, I can't give it as high as I would if I were doing badass scale. If I were doing badass scale, this would be an S. I would call it a dragon, and that would be that. But since I'm doing cuteness scale, I'm gonna say a C. No, a B. I'll give it a B. I give it a B.
Interesting. Gotcha. All right, Aiden, what do you think?
Alright, well, I'm looking at it right now, and these things, they may weigh a lot, but they aren't really that long.
No. No,
Like-
they're not that big.
The biggest one that I'm seeing is 1.9 feet,
Yeah.
which is the Sudan pangolin.
Aiden
So-
sounds betrayed. I'm so sorry.
Looking at this thing, especially with the name Giant Pangolin,
Yeah.
I would have expected like not a bear. That would be terrifying.
That would be
be-
crazy.
That
No,
would be
but, like-
post-apocalyptic world. Oh
That
my
would be
god,
a
it's
dragon.
a pangolin.
Yeah, no, more like a medium-sized dog.
Yeah.
But no, it's more like Chihuahua. And I hate Chihuahuas.
I also just
They are the devil dog.
They're evil.
But yeah, same thing with the pink fairy armadillo from earlier. It's getting
Mhm.
a little bonus credit because it's got that really thick shell whenever it
Mm.
rolls up.
Yeah.
It's looking like, I think.
Nice.
So I'm probably gonna give this one probably an A because he looks
Wow.
like he's got some sharp claws.
He
Yeah,
could fight
that's
you.
fair. Cameron, what would you grade this magnificent mammal?
Well, first off, have you seen the tongue on the thing?
Yes.
Pretty crazy.
Yeah, they're basically.
aside
I
from
think they are they.
They're
are
an
they,
anteater mixed
Yeah, I was
with
gonna- an
armadillo.
Yeah, I was gonna say, aren't they like
Oh.
part of anteater species?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Based off these like pictures of like the ones that have like the freaking crazy scales and stuff. I mean, if I saw one, I'd say I'd be a little bit spooked because it's like, what the heck, these shell boys doing here?
Yeah.
I would probably give it a B
That's
because it is pretty small, but it's massive. It's got a strong center of gravity though. You know,
Oh yeah.
It do
yeah.
be vibing.
it's like an inch off the ground.
That's
from
big
its stomach.
facts. That's big facts. I believe I would give it an S because I think it's like
Wow.
I think you guys need to see how they run
Yeah, I saw a picture for a second, and all four of their legs were up. So
Whoa.
No. So sometimes when they walk, I've seen videos of this. They'll pick their front two legs up off the ground and like hold them across like a little like T-Rex kind of. But it also looks like they're just anxious, looking for insects
Oh
to
my
eat.
god, you're right.
And the back two legs will kind of just like pitter patter behind them. And I also really like the like pattern of their shell and stuff like that. I just think it's really cool.
He walks like a human.
I know, and it's adorable. But the next one we have is number 9, the possum.
Okay, I have some things to say about this, man. I love
And
opossum.
by possum I mean the American possum, not the Australian possum,
Obviously.
because the Australian possum is much better.
No, disagree. I love opossums. I love them. I have you ever seen the movie Over the Hedge?
yes.
Yes,
Yes.
of course.
It,
Avril Lavigne.
yes, yes. Oh my god. Ever since that movie, I'm in love with possums. Also, they could mess you up. Possums could mess you up. They're violent. They have no predators. Everything is afraid of possums. I love them. I'm giving them an S. I would love to pet one. I would give it a kiss on its nose. It has a good snout too. I give it snout points.
It's cool.
Yes.
Aiden, what do you think?
This dude be getting an A plus
Yeah.
Wow.
because he be vicious, and he carry babies on the back, and that's very cute.
Mm.
But he be vicious.
That's a big fact. Cameron?
Well, I'd say based off of, the basic knowledge of an American of a possum, right? I would not be too happy to see one of these boys, especially if they have rabies, which would be
Big
no
facts.
fun. So I would say it'd probably be an A, or I'd probably say A, because it is smaller, but definitely would scare me a bit because of the health issues that it could prevent or
Yeah.
could happen there.
Yeah, I would definitely have to say an A, because I mean like they can be cute, if they're like nice, but like they're if you've ever seen their teeth, they're like needle-like teeth, and they're terrifying. Like, and also possums are just so freaking big.
They are.
Like,
They be
like
thick.
that thing hisses at you, and I'm like, haha, I'm out. Sorry, dog. That's all. But
I would give him kiss.
the next one, which is number 10, is called a Gerenuk, which is
Uh-oh.
spelled Gerenuk. And it is a
Oh.
very interesting animal.
Oh my god.
What? Hello? What? Why does it stand like that?
Why does it have no legs or body?
Oh my god. Why is it just floating in the air?
Yeah, they have a really weird way of reaching trees and stuff.
Haven. Now, I didn't like you before this podcast, but now I really don't like you. Oh man.
That's fair. What would you rate these though?
Okay, wait. I just saw a baby one. Okay. The baby one is really great. Like, really great. It has big ears. It kind of has Dumbo energy. The big one makes me want to die. And I already want to, so this is a step up. So I guess I'd give it a C. It doesn't look very pettable, and it scares me. It kind of makes me afraid. It could choke me with its neck alone. Yeah, very uncomfortable. I don't like giraffes either, so this is just kind of adding to my fear.
That's fair. Aiden, what do you think?
I'd probably give this one a D. Just because it's got that long neck.
Long neck boy.
Yeah.
It's also known as the giraffe gazelle. So there you
Oh,
go.
see, I knew it.
Yeah. Cameron, what are you thinking?
I'd say I would probably be as scared as if I saw a deer, which, because it's pretty much a deer. It's just awkward looking. It's an awkward deer. So I would say probably a C.
Awkward deer.
Yeah, I would say mine's like a D, because it's just weird. It just looks like its face is smushed, and I don't like that it stands on its rear legs to eat food. Like I know it has to, but it also just looks weird. So
Yeah.
it's
Your
really
long neck.
off-putting.
25
But
long
the
neck
next
version.
one, which is number 11, number 11 is the maned wolf. Look
The
up maned.
Name?
They have a maned wolf. It's the
Ah,
Oh.
it's a
largest
hyena.
it's the largest canine of South America.
That's a hyena.
Yeah.
Wait.
Resembles those of foxes, but is neither a fox nor a wolf, apparently, to Wikipedia.
It's a
They're
hyena.
near threatened.
Oh my god. It looks like the creepypasta version of a fox.
Yeah,
It's like stretched out, really
Yeah.
weird. Like, is this what people see in the forest and they're like a cryptid? And it's like, no, it's just a maned wolf.
Yeah, it's pretty terrifying.
No,
So,
it's a D. It's a D.
But
Haven.
Sonya, look at the
Yeah.
pups.
That's
Oh
fair.
man, no.
Look at the pups.
Man. Okay, a D plus. A D plus.
That's fair.
Um,
Aiden, what would you say?
just because it is like one of those animals that you probably wouldn't want to approach in the wild because it'd be feisty looking.
Yeah.
I'd probably give it like a B minus.
Cameron,
but
what do
it
you
do be
think?
cute. The pups at least.
I'd say, I'd say probably a. Let's go with an A, because I feel like if I
Yeah.
saw this thing, it's pretty fast, I'd imagine, and I just wouldn't want to maybe get chased by this thing. That'd be pretty
Maybe.
scary.
I am
Although I'm built
going.
different, so I'd be okay.
I'm going to say an A on this because I think it's like, well, it's first of all, its pups are cute, and like I feel like its face is cute, but like its legs are just like terrifying.
Slenderman.
But
Slenderman and a
the
fox.
reason why I give them an A is I'm reading on Wikipedia about their diet. Apparently, maned wolves hunt by chasing its prey or digging holes and jumping to catch birds in flight.
That's so funny.
The next one we have is like my favorite monkey.
I hate monkeys.
Orangutan.
What?
No. No, baby.
See, my favorite part is
Orangutans.
when I look up orangutan, right? It
Why-
shows
why is it
the
sexy women?
incorrectly spelled version of orangutan.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I'm just
First.
seeing sexy women, guys. I didn't mean to get here.
What? Ooh,
What?
albino orangutan.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh my god,
That's
they're
pretty
so
scary.
ugly. This
What
is
i-
a beast.
What would you grade it?
Orangutans were God's mistake. So I say, oh my god. Oh no. Sorry, I just saw an even worse picture. An F minus minus minus. It is.
Okay.
It does have a beard, which does give it extra points because if it didn't have extra points, it would not be on the scale. But the beard gives it extra points. Minus points for the very ineffective snout.
That's fair. Aiden, what would you say?
Yeah. Well, I'm sorry, Sonya, but using your words, God's creation would whoop your.
Yeah, it would.
It really would.
God's creation would crush my head like a freaking melon.
Yeah.
That's fair.
And because of that, I am going to be giving this boy an A minus because it will kill you.
That's fair.
And they're
Cameron, what
big.
do you believe?
Big.
Yeah, I would probably say let's go with an S, because these are big boys.
That's fair. I'm going to go with an S as well. Solely, well, because they're my favorite, but solely because one of their ancestors is the Githopithecus, which is a gigantic orangutan, and by gigantic I mean like megalodon sized, but orangutan. And that's the most terrifying thing to me in the entire world.
How do you
Could you
spell
imagine-
Githopithecus? That thing.
Here, I will try and type it. Gith Pithecus.
Oh, I got it.
Yeah. They are terrifying.
Oh my god, Haven, my respect for you has gone downhill. You're telling me that's your favorite animal?
No, it's not my favorite animal. It's my favorite monkey. It's like my
Okay.
favorite primate.
Okay. Okay.
It's definitely not my favorite animal, but
What's your
Githapithecus is terrifying.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna look it up because I know I'll have nightmares.
But
I mean,
what's your
it's
favorite
it's
animal,
literally the
Haven?
exact same as a regular.
yeah, see, the thing is I always thought they were bigger until now, but I guess
Yeah, they aren't really that big. Like, yes,
I
they're
mean,
big.
they're just like gorilla versions of orangutans.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking at it now. But what were you saying, Sonya?
What's your favorite animal?
Obviously a lion.
Oh, I'm stupid. Yeah.
I kind of
Duh.
have it tattooed on me, but it's fine. All right,
Duh.
the last one for this section is the jerboa. Jerboa.
Oh, this
Typically-
boy,
Typically found in the
Coraline.
desert.
Coraline.
Found in the
No.
desert. They can apparently, to Wikipedia, they can run up to 15 miles per hour or 24 kilometers per hour for those of you that are in not the U.S. And they're typically preyed on by little owls.
This is awful, Haven. They've just gone worse. Wait,
Ooh,
why do I
that's-
actually feel sick?
That's fair.
I hate it. Usually I like small fluffy things, but why does it only have two big legs? What happened to the other two? It looks like it was in an accident of being born.
Sonya,
I'm actually
they have front hands.
no, but they're tiny.
I
Like
know.
that's not
They're
right.
like T-Rex hands.
Like what?
They can't reach anything.
What are you
You know
talking
what
about
I-
exactly?
Jerboas.
God's mistake.
Jerboa.
Wow. Haven, I'm really upset right now.
I'm
I don't
sorry, I
think
didn't
we're gonna
mean to
get past
upset you.
this. I don't think we're gonna get past this.
But we're going to
No.
get boba. It's fine.
Oh, okay. I think okay. I'm not gonna give it an F because I gave that disgusting creature an F. So I'm gonna give it an E.
That's fair. Aidan, what do you think?
F.
That's fair. Why you
First,
say?
it would be so easy to kill this thing. Plus, I hated Coraline as a kid, especially that like
Wait,
the
you
little
did?
as a kid.
I don't like Coraline.
Oh, I loved it. It was the first movie I ever saw in 3D.
Yeah, no, I was terrified of it. Still am to this day because it gave me trauma. But anyways, why?
But yeah, that's all.
Cool. Sick. Cameron.
F.
I'd probably give it a D because I mean it's tiny, but it's disgusting looking.
Mm-hmm.
So
Cameron really
I-
just gave this a rating of Anyways,
I would have
Yeah.
I would
No,
have
it's-
to give it a C only because if you guys have ever played Ark Survival Evolved, if you haven't, just like look it up right now. The Ark Survival Evolved versions of Jerboas are the most adorable thing in the world. But
well, that's not the
It's a
real
great
version.
game. That's a
Ethan.
great game.
I agree. It's my most played game. But that would be the only reason why I give them a C. But if I'm just doing it off of regular, they definitely get an F.
it's fair.
Definitely would get an F. Okay, now that we're done with the fantastic mammals that we got to do, which was a lot of fun,
Awesome.
I get to do my set. I have back to back.
He does have back to back. We gave him
And
too much power.
my second segment is how have you been? We're just gonna talk about how we've been. I have 6 different like prompted questions for each of you, and I mean I don't have to answer the questions, but if you would like me to, I can. But we're gonna start off with our guest, and then we're gonna go in the same order. So Sonya, Aidan, and Cameron. My first question is, what's been your favorite part of the week?
Oh man, I've had a rough week. I have
I
a
get
lot of
that.
classes. I'm
get
at a
that.
conservatory, so it's just classes all the time. My favorite part of the week. I actually even though this is silly, I actually read a Greek play, and I don't remember what it was called, but it was what they based the not the Red Wedding, an episode of Game of Thrones on, where Aya, spoilers, where Aya makes the one guy eat his children like in a pie.
Hmm?
Yes, that one. And it was actually like it was really interesting. And it wasn't Greek, it was Roman, but it was interesting to read over.
Oh, is that the one you were telling me about earlier?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
gotcha.
It was really interesting though. As much as I hate like reading things for class, it was actually quite enjoyable.
That's good. Aidan, how about you? What was your favorite part of the week?
My favorite part of the week was probably that one day of streaming where I got 17 followers in like
Oh, big
the
facts.
course of 2 hours.
What was I on that day? I can't remember.
You were not. You were.
I don't think I was.
I think you were at your dad's house.
Oh, so it was
yesterday?
the other night.
No, it wasn't yesterday. Never mind.
I
I don't know what it was. You just weren't playing.
Oh,
play-
I had a
think
lot of
we
homework, I
got that.
think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what it was. But yeah, I got 17 followers on Twitch.
Nice.
Yeah. Up
Cameron,
to
how about you?
31 now. Let's go.
Oh, nice.
Trying to get to 50.
Big facts. Cameron, what has been your favorite part of the week?
I'd say probably when we played Among Us with 10 people the other day.
That's fair.
That was
Yeah.
fun.
That's big fair. That was fun. All right. Now moving on to the next question. 2. What has been the worst part of your week? Sonya.
Um. Uh, this week has been so rough. I can't even think of the worst part. Actually, yes, I can. I had a 3-hour class yesterday, from 2:50 to 6, in which I went through all 3 of my acting classes in a row. So I went from movement, which is extreme yoga, to voice and speech, to acting in a 3-hour time span with no breaks. And it was the most exhausting thing I have ever done.
Yeah, that sounds disgusting.
Yep, it was a lot.
Aiden,
It
how
was-
about you?
It was fun though.
That's good.
I don't know. My least favorite would probably have been just having to wake up Monday morning, just because I
That's
was
fair.
coming off of a 4-day stretch of doing what I normally do. It's pretty much going to be the same answer every week.
That's fair.
It's
Well,
just me
think of worse
having to-
things.
Okay, sorry. Work.
I'm
I
not
had
gonna-
I
I'm
had
not
to
gonna
go
ask
to
the-
work, and I was on funnel cake duty for like 20 minutes, and the fryer, like below where the actual heat source is
Yeah.
so hot that like it literally turns the metal red.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh
And
my gosh.
just being near it, like it makes your pants like really hot, and
Oh,
if they touch your skin, it burns.
I bet it does.
It's painful.
I can tell why that's the worst part of the week.
Yeah, that's what I just went through like 2 hours ago.
Jesus. Cameron, what about you?
I'd probably say just like schoolwork overall.
That's
Just
fair.
Very
I get
annoying.
that. I get that completely. All right. Now to a lighter subject. Are you loving the spooky season so far?
Oh my god, I love the spooky season. I don't know why I said it like I was having a
I
stroke.
mean, you can elaborate. You don't have to elaborate, but you
love
can elaborate.
the spooky season. No, I enjoy October. I like it more when I can go outside. But it's fine. I was really hoping for, a little spooky Halloween party. But I'm going to be an elf this year for Halloween, as I am inside at most times. And that'll be fun.
Nice.
Nice.
Aiden.
Yeah, spooky season been doing pretty good. Yesterday at the drive-in, there was a costume contest, I believe. I don't really know what exactly it was, but I know it was like Kiss came down, and
Mm.
they hosted it at the drive-in. Tall Kathy
Wow.
was there, if you know who she is.
Yeah.
But apparently, the winner got $1,000,
Whoa.
which
Damn.
was like, I didn't know that was even a thing.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, but that was pretty cool. No, I'm gonna be dressing up in a dinosaur onesie, a green dinosaur onesie with Allie.
You're answering the next
Allie's-
question already.
Allie's got a pink one. Sonya just said her.
I did. I
I know.
I
No,
answered
you.
as
That's why I
well.
said both of you have done. I was like, oh Lord, there goes that question. That's fine. It's fine. Continue.
Yeah, but so far spooky season's been like a good 9 out of 10 because I had to spend
Nice.
money to buy the onesie.
Cameron, how about you? How's your spooky season going?
It doesn't feel like spooky season because
True.
I haven't really done anything related to Halloween, and
I
the
get that.
scariest thing that I'm looking forward to, well, not really looking forward to, is that chem exam I have on Tuesday. And I'm not dressing up as anything for Halloween just to get the question fully out of the way.
Spook.
I get that. Well, my next thing was going to be our dressing up for Halloween.
What are you
Right.
dressing up as, Haven?
Yeah.
I am dressing up as a character from the anime Demon Slayer. His name's Tanjiro, and he's the main character, and he's really good with a sword, and I love
Yeah.
him.
Okay.
And number 5, what's one thing you wish would happen this coming week? Anything.
Anything.
Anything. I mean,
Um,
within reason. Like, what do you think could happen? But like, what do you think would be the best thing that could happen?
Oh, like in the realm of possibilities.
Yeah, a possibility, not like I come into into a mansion.
Finish the sentence. Finish the sentence.
I come into a mansion and it's mine. It's finally all mine. Like,
I hope that
I mean-
one of my teachers is like, guys, we can't do class today.
big fat.
That's pretty fair.
Hey, Aidan.
Mine would probably be if I get an Oculus Rift or not.
Wow. Yeah.
Oh
That'd
yeah,
be
that's big
cool.
facts. You're gonna get that this week?
Probably. I just
Ooh.
got paid and I have money saved up. And I'm
Nice.
not like planning on buying anything, so I was just like, oh yeah, I could do that.
That's
Because I've
fair.
been wanting one for a while.
Yeah, I have too. But college.
Mhm,
Cameron, what about you?
Dude, you could still drop out.
No.
I'd say I would hope that I could potentially do decent on my chem exam on Tuesday.
Woo!
That's a fair one. That's a fair
Sending
one.
good vibes your way, sir.
Probably won't work, but it's fair.
That's big facts. All right, number 6, and I'll go back because I feel bad not telling my things and making you guys tell me things. I'll go
I
back
told your
whatever.
secrets.
whenever I'm done with this. This is the last question. What's your all-time favorite Halloween movie that you may watch this coming week?
Halloween or spooky?
Like I mean, spooky is Halloween. I mean,
Wait, so are we saying
Oh, I
horror
thought she was
movie?
saying Halloween as in the movie Halloween.
no,
And
No,
then movie
no.
as in
No.
spooky, and I was like,
No.
what?
No,
What is
so like,
spooky?
what's your favorite? Like, what's the movie that you like to watch when it comes to Halloween time? Because I have like a specific movie I like to watch around Halloween time to get those spooky vibes.
Okay, that's fair. I like to watch Cabin in the Woods and
fair.
Halloween Town.
Ooh,
Oh, that's
good
pretty
ones.
fair.
Go ahead, Aiden.
I don't really watch movie that get into the vibes, but I should start doing that. That sounds fun.
It's a lot of fun.
But like, growing up, I would pretty much watch Halloween Town whenever that would come
Yeah.
on, or I'd always watch Nightmare Before Christmas, and then get even more traumatized every time the professor in the wheelchair comes on scene.
Stop.
Cameron.
Probably none. I don't really watch anything specifically every year.
If you had like what just an all-time favorite, like what you think would be spooky movie you watch for this season.
See, like I have no idea.
That's fair.
I can't even think of anything.
What's your
The
favorite
Incredible
horror
Hulk.
movie?
Maybe it would be it, but like, I guess.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, so quickly to go through mine, what's been my favorite part of the week? I oh geez, this is actually a hard one. this
Told
this week's also been rough. Oh,
Yeah.
I would say the audiobook read through that we just did for the Gemini. I think that
Yeah,
was
that was
definitely
fun.
a highlight because that was a lot of fun. And I'm just looking forward to seeing that all come together.
Mhm.
What's been the worst part of my week? Everything. Uh, no, this week's been rough, but like I've had like a lot of homework, and the homework I've had is like very cumbersome. So it's
Mm.
definitely that. Am I loving the spooky season? Yes. This is actually the spookiest I felt in spooky season. So
Whoa.
I do like it. I already said what I'm dressing up as. What's one thing you wish would happen this coming week? I wish I could finally go on that date that I've been trying to go
Yeah.
on. That'd be nice. But my all-time favorite Halloween movie that I will watch this coming week is Nightmare Before Christmas, because like I'm not typically a huge big claymation fan or anything like that, but that movie is just so good.
Yeah.
Its music is top notch.
Currently
What's
playing
this?
at the drive-in.
What's
Just saying, here.
Big facts, but I don't have anyone to go.
I don't have anyone.
I mean, nobody that's proposed that idea.
No,
Where
I just
does
thought it was
Alyssa
funny that you
live?
said that.
In Mars.
Oh,
Oh.
you could ask her.
That's
That's not far away.
Just a quick
That's fair.
spaceship ride.
Yeah. Yeah, from me, it's
Have
a
you
quick
met her in
space
person
ride.
yet?
No, it will be first date. So
Okay.
okay.
Just don't mess around in the car because people can see you. And it's just awkward
my
whenever
God.
parkers have to
Oh
come
my
over and tell
God.
them to stop.
No, I would not do that. I'm keeping it PG. Thank you very much. I also like that movie too much to do that.
Traumatized.
that
I'm
makes sense.
But
traumatized.
dude, there's a second movie that plays two.
Oh.
I forget.
no.
I forget what the first one is, but I know Nightmare Before Christmas is the
Okay.
second one.
Yeah, but that is the end of my segment.
Ooh.
Thank you guys for talking to me about how you been.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so I kind of wanted to talk a little bit about gaming console stuff here.
Yeah.
There's a few little things. I mean, obviously, right now, we're kind of hyping up the whole PS5, Xbox Series X coming
Mhm.
out here soon. But I don't really want to compare them at the moment because we don't really have any actual.
We don't have too much
knowledge
information
on-
on the specs.
We don't have a lot. But one thing I do want to talk about is how it's kind of crazy to see how advanced they're going to be compared to the last generation of consoles. Like based off of loading times, I have a stat here from 24V Games on Instagram that for the comparing the PS4 to the PS5, the game Devil May Cry 5 loading time went from 22 seconds to load to 4 seconds to load.
Whoa.
What about
PS5.
GTA 5? How long does
GTA
GTA 5 take?
I don't know. This is
First
it's
of all,
one
I
stat.
hate the Devil May Cry series, but that's still cool.
That's crazy.
I
Yeah.
have never played Devil May Cry.
I haven't played it, but there's an anime about it, and it is so sad.
Okay.
And Xbox is doing the same thing. They have pretty quick. They're focusing on trying to get the games to load very quickly, which I find great. And another thing is about I know this about
Great.
Xbox Series X. I don't know about PS5. From Video Games for News on Instagram, the Xbox X Series will have quick resume
Nice.
even when after being unplugged. So say
Wow.
if you're playing, let's say Fortnite, and then you go to play Rainbow Six Siege, you can go back to Fortnite and it will save like exactly to your main menu.
Wow.
Or if you're
Cool.
playing a game like Skyrim or Fallout, you'll be right back to where say if you just stopped at some scene
Oh,
and you
okay,
didn't like
that's
place it out,
definitely. I'm definitely
That's
gonna test
cool.
that. I'm gonna test.
Yeah.
it resumes right back. Because I saw a video for Red Dead Redemption 2 for that happening. And it's really cool to see,
Ooh, Red Dead
and it's also very
Redemption.
quickly.
Oh, great
Because
game.
Red Dead do be loading slow.
That's fair.
Sorry,
But
I wasn't thinking of Red Dead Redemption. I was thinking of that one zombie game we played, Cameron.
Killing Floor 2.
Yeah, Killing Floor 2. For some reason, I did. Because
That's
I just
fair.
thought red because they have a red screen and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
But another thing I found which was interesting that I haven't really heard about from that same Video Games for News on Instagram profile page. There is a company coming out with an Omni One VR treadmill for home use.
Wow.
So it's kind of enhances the VR experience, I guess.
That
Oh
is
yeah,
so cool.
I've seen that. I was actually joking to Ali today about buying that because it's like
Yo.
right now it's like $15,000 or something like that. It's either
Yeah.
1,500 or 15,000.
Dude,
I think it's 15,000.
I cannot believe they're making that because I know I don't know if anyone in here read the Ready Player One book.
I did
I
not,
have
but
the
I
book,
know
but I have
of
not read
it.
it.
I have it. That's like one of the only books I've read as like my age now.
That's the only book he's ever read.
Yeah, ever. But it was so good, and they talk about that stuff and like omnidirectional treadmills and stuff, and I was like, I really want, like, if I get VR, I'm definitely saving up to get that because that's so freaking cool.
I don't know
You'll
if
be
I
saving
would
up
be
for a
willing to
long
do that.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wait, did you say 15,000 or
yes,
15,000?
15,000.
Oh
Yeah,
my
geez.
god! Yeah,
They are going
god,
to be very expensive.
God damn it!
It's okay. I'll just watch Jacksepticeye use it or something.
That's big
That's
time.
fair.
Who knows?
Yeah, but
Maybe
this-
if YouTube blows up, then I'll just be able to buy one
Yeah,
and
get
force
each-
you all
each
into
of
a
us one.
doghouse.
I don't know if
Big
I would be willing to. I feel like that would be exhausting. I'm so lazy.
No,
How would I?
I
think
feel
that'd
like
be
it
really
takes
cool because-
exercise to like the next level. Like imagine
I think it
getting
does too.
to play a video
True.
game with your whole entire body.
Phasmophobia full body would be
Oh,
great.
that. Even though
But
I kind of do want to play Phasmophobia VR, but I am going to
Yes.
like freak the
But
fuck out.
I think
myself.
what would be really cool is like an RPG with that.
Yeah, that'd be sick.
Cause like you think like I know nobody
you would walk a lot.
nobody watches anime in here, but SAO like without the part that you die, like it
Yeah.
would be really cool.
Yeah, that would be
Yeah,
cool.
this video that I'm watching. So what it is, it's kind of like a hexagonal or maybe pentagon. No, I don't know. It's
Is it
maybe
like you
octagonal
put a vest
shaped?
on and it's like connected to
Yeah.
some sort of backing thing,
So
and it like
you have-
rotates with you every direction?
You have a vest, and it also showed this guy was wearing shoes as well. And then there's like a kind of an arm that comes from the bottom and it attaches to the back of the vest that you wear.
Whoa.
And so you can't walk off of it. So and then you move on it, and it looks pretty cool. And it's sort of like ramped. So like in the center is like the center part. It stands there, but then it like ramps up on every side slightly.
Wow.
That's ridiculous.
And it also apparently moves, like sort of Roomba style. So if you're turning, it will you walk and run 360 degrees. It will move like with you, which is pretty cool.
Wait,
Wait
so
a
like
second.
it doesn't move around the house though, right?
No.
It moves around like it's like a swivel chair type
Okay,
deal.
okay. Because I was like, it better not be like moving actually around the house because you
No.
run into stuff.
No, it's in place, but it takes up a lot of space.
Interesting.
It's
Oh,
pretty cool though.
I see the thing you just sent.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
just
that'd
sent it.
It'd be
Omni
really cool.
One prototype. You wanna see, like, you wanna think about the people who are like, you know what? It's time to make this happen.
Smart
like,
people, man.
That's
Not
just
me.
crazy.
Yeah, pretty dang cool though. Another thing I'd like to talk about actually about recent stuff that for news about video game stuff was my favorite brand of console, Xbox, I'd say
Woo!
at this point, is teaming up with KFC, one of my favorite
I
fast food
know!
restaurants,
Yeah.
and they're giving away an Xbox Series X console and themed
Amazing.
controller, which I want to have that so badly because I mean I love both Xbox and KFC, and I find it hilarious that it's a thing.
Oh,
I
oh,
love
wait.
KFC does
Real
funny
quick.
shit.
I was wrong. It
You
is
were wrong.
right now saying it is supposed to be shipping out mid 2021 for $1,995.
Haven, you
It's not
got
as
it,
bad.
buddy.
Oh.
And it's saying further down that it will later include games similar to Fortnite and Call of Duty.
Oh my god.
Wow.
See, the
It's
thing is that your cardio is gonna go so through the roof because if you need to
True.
run, you need to run.
Yeah, I
Oh
should.
my
I should
God.
get one of those.
imagine
would be-
like trying
yeah.
to crank some 90s.
No, I see what you guys are saying because if I was like, I want to exercise, I hate exercising, by the way. It would be
Yeah,
a
but
great
that's
way
a-
to
that's a
exercise.
fun
Yeah,
way.
because it's like you're just
That's what I
playing a
mean.
game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that might actually be pretty great.
Yeah.
It's saying that it's $995 for a developer kit, but it will only have the treadmill portion. And if you want the full package, then it's $1,000 more.
I
mean,
can't wait to see YouTubers use
what's
it.
what's
That's all
the
I'm
extra stuff on it?
Like
what's
the back thing, like the whole entire, like the
Oh.
arm,
Wait,
and the
doesn't-
vest.
It doesn't work though without that, right?
I don't know.
It might, but I have no idea how that
Or
would work
it's just
exactly.
like
I
a
think
safety
it does.
precaution,
It
you
just
have to
doesn't
buy.
track like crouching and like I'm watching the video
Oh.
right now. It would only track like your movements on the platform.
Oh my god,
I
I didn't even think
understand.
about crouching.
Yeah.
Yeah,
See,
like with the vest,
problem
it
is
tracks
you can't-
crouching,
you
kneeling.
can't lay down.
No.
But there's
I
probably
mean,
like
you could try.
eventually
Is there laying down in any games though?
Call of
Dude.
Duty.
Call of Duty.
Dude, if I'm
Oh,
gonna do an
I've
RPG
never
game
played
and I have a bed, I'm gonna freaking lay down.
Oh,
in it.
well,
Oh my
yeah.
god, rainbow in this? Oh, I would take that so hardcore.
Dragon Age.
What?
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
That's
Dragon.
fair.
Oh yeah, that'd be perfect for you.
My favorite game is Dragon Age, and like I'm obsessed. And if it was in VR, and oh my god, I would just die.
That's crazy. I can't wait.
But yeah, I am very excited for the future of gaming. I think it'll be, it's kind of interesting to see where things go. Another quick thing, last one. I don't play Call of Duty Warzone, and I don't think any of you do.
No.
But apparently, from horror movies, the characters Jigsaw and Leatherface will be
Yes.
playable in Call of Duty
I
Warzone,
did see that.
which is
That is-
pretty interesting.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
And those are all from video games. 4 news on
I
Instagram.
actually do think that I think it's Cold War they're coming out with.
Yeah.
I think that looks really
Yes.
I think it looks actually really good.
I haven't really looked into it, but I should.
Yeah. But shall we move on to your next thing, Cam?
Oh, we should. So what I have for the next segment is called Weird Trivia, but really it's just kind of trivia because I tried looking up weird trivia and it's really hard. And being a college student, I don't want to do researching for
No.
that, but I found
Fair.
3 categories that I'm going to
Quiz us.
ask. Yeah, so I have, let me see here. I have 3 questions for each. So what I'm just gonna do is I'm gonna ask each of you one from each category.
Oh, no.
Sounds good.
So here we go. I'm gonna give you the 3 categories. There's bathroom trivia because obviously,
Yeah.
superhero facts,
I know. Oh, okay.
and video game facts.
Okay.
So to start off, I'm just gonna go down the line, starting with our guest, Sonya. I'm gonna give you a bathroom fact. Here.
Okay, give me a bathroom fact.
It's gonna be a multiple choice.
Oh,
You're
okay.
gonna have 4 answers to guess from. So, let me read this again because I haven't actually put down answers. I have to do this on the fly. So,
Very cool.
1 in 5 of us feel weird if we don't have our phone with us on the toilet. But what
Yeah.
percentage of us have talked on the phone while using the bathroom?
Oh my god.
3%, 5%, 7%, or 9%?
3% because pea shy. What? No, 3%.
Well,
No. I'm scared.
According to this website, I cannot get to at the moment. It's 5%.
No,
Apparently,
man.
of people have talked on the phone while using the bathroom, which I found
Really?
interesting.
I mute
Um,
myself.
that's fair.
Interesting.
Crazy.
So we're gonna stick with bathroom trivia. Moving on to Aidan.
Hello.
So, for this question, it's another percentage multiple choice question.
Okay.
So, majority of men think it's weird to use a urinal right next to another guy if there are other urinals open.
Okay.
What percent said it's unacceptable? You've got
Unacceptable.
unacceptable to stand next to use a urinal right next to another person. 50%, 65%,
Wow.
75%, or 80%.
What if the
80.
bathroom's full?
You said 80?
It said if there's an open urinal.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I feel like it's gonna be 80.
Yeah, that makes sense to me.
According to the website that I also used for the last one, it's 65% said it's unacceptable.
Wow.
Whoa.
I thought it would be more.
35% of you guys are sus.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Screw the other 35%. Jeez.
Yeah, if there's one open, then yeah, that's weird.
If somebody walked up to
I
me
would
and
wait.
I was like in
Yeah.
like at the place, and then there's just like
Place.
the rest of the urinals are like open, and they walked next to me, I literally would just like be like, "You are so stupid."
No,
Yeah.
and it's not like I just like how it was like unacceptable.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
is
that's
pretty
just-
much unacceptable.
Yeah,
It
like
is.
that's just
I just-
weird.
Weird.
Yeah, it's like what the hell are you doing? Get away
It's
from me.
definitely uncomfortable.
It is uncomfortable because you're like this divider is not that big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you really gotta stand 2 feet away from me whenever there's other spots available, holding
Yeah.
your penis in your hand.
Yeah, that's weird. That's
Exactly. It is weird.
All right, so to the last bathroom trivia. This one's for Haven.
Yeah.
So this is another percentage. Surprise, surprise. So, all right. So, what do people do when they realize there's no toilet paper in their stall? So,
Hmm.
25% of people said they would ask a stranger to hand them some. But what
Oh.
percentage said they'd wait until the coast was clear and then shuffle their way to another stall with their pants around their ankles?
Oh,
Is
okay,
that-
okay. I
I've
thought
done
you
this.
were gonna say who just doesn't wipe their butt.
No.
I thought you
Is
were
it,
gonna say who uses the toilet paper like cardboard. I was
No.
like,
Okay,
Is it
I'm ready.
15%, 20%, 24%, or 27%?
24%.
And that is correct. 24% said they would
It
wait.
was-
I was
it
thinking
was-
that one.
It was way too specific. I was
That's
like
fair.
What about
I was like,
27?
24%.
yeah. What about 27 though?
It just like I heard 24 and I was like, that's super
That's
weird.
it.
I
That's
mean,
the amount of
that's kind of
people.
what I thought too.
I was like, that's a really weird percentage.
I for one have done that before, so I would be one of that 27%.
I don't think I've ever done that.
You've never taken like a wild shit.
Well,
and
I've never
had no
done
toilet
that
paper.
and there be like toilet paper, like no toilet paper.
It's hard. It's a difficult situation for sure.
All right, Cameron, go ahead, ask your next.
All right. So this is the superhero category. We're going to start with Sonya.
Yes. Okay.
So this one is
Ready.
going to be a much harder one because you're just going to have to kind of guess.
Great.
So for the first one,
Okay.
X-Men's Professor X
Yeah.
was modeled after Martin Luther King Jr.
What?
was Magneto modeled? What person from history was he modeled after?
Oh, come on.
No, don't say come on. You know this?
Yeah.
I'll
What?
give you a hint. It is related to
It
a similar topic that MLK
It is.
obviously was around.
If she doesn't get it right, don't say it. I want to say it.
Okay.
Okay, extra. Wait.
And don't look it up. Don't look any of this stuff up.
I'm not. I'm just thinking.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna say something and then it's gonna be so bad. Wait. Okay, this is
Just say what you think.
Okay, Magneto's German. Hitler?
No,
I'm going to say Malcolm
Okay.
X. Who is
that is
Malcolm
true.
X?
That is true.
Thank you.
Yeah, apparently I found that interesting. I was like, what? I was like, okay, that I guess it makes sense.
I can
Would
see
it-
that.
Wouldn't
I
it have
can
been crazy if it was Hitler though?
I mean, it would have been.
It's no.
But looking at it, it makes a lot of sense just based off of how their views were.
Yeah, because
Thanks.
Magneto is more for like the violent protest.
Violent,
Yes.
yeah.
Standing
That
up.
makes so much sense.
It does.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Wow.
Yeah, as soon as you said that, I was like, oh, Malcolm.
Mhm.
Thank you for that fun fact. I enjoyed it.
So, moving on. Aiden, so just so you guys know, these are all going to be the same setup for superhero.
Right?
Aiden. So,
Yeah.
Superman. Right?
Yes.
You know the guy. He's great. What was his hairstyle supposed to be? Back when they were thinking about making Superman, and he was actually supposed to be obsessed with dominating the world with a certain hairstyle.
Really?
And what is that hairstyle?
Is this a multiple choice or am I just guessing?
You're guessing.
Guessing.
Am I allowed to make a guess after he guesses?
No.
If he guesses wrong.
For some reason, I want to guess bald. And I don't know why.
I want to guess a mullet.
Well, Aiden, you're correct.
Let's go!
He was supposed to be
Oh,
bald.
Let's go!
He was supposed to be bald and obsessed with dominating the world. So he's gonna be more of a
Oh my God.
evil
So
Doctor
that's why they
Zod.
made Lex Luthor like that?
I guess so. Yeah.
Wait,
Oh,
that
Cam,
makes sense.
Cam,
Yeah.
I thought you were saying that he wanted to dominate the world and make everyone else bald. Like I
No,
thought you were
no.
saying that he was obsessed with making
No.
people bald.
Interesting.
Oh
That's
my
cool.
God.
That's cool.
That is cool.
All right.
Let's go.
So Haven, this is probably gonna be the hardest one based off of the format
I'm
of
sure
it.
it will be.
Dude, if he
So
doesn't
in-
get it right, let me guess.
In
I just wanted to
1989.
guess for the other two.
In 1989, Marvel Comics introduced a superhero whose only superpower was that he couldn't die. The superhero's name is what?
Come on. Wait,
You
is
know
it the... Wait, he said it was a character that exists, right?
Yeah.
He was introduced
Yeah.
in 1989,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
I'll give you a hint just for one part of it. He has Mr. in his name.
Oh, never mind.
Is this Marvel?
Yes, but I don't even know who this character is, so I'd be surprised.
Okay,
Wait.
so he has
Okay.
Mr. in his name.
Yes.
I'm just gonna take a guess. Mr. Immortal.
Well, you are correct. And apparently,
Whoa.
Are you kidding me?
apparently, he tried killing himself multiple
Oh.
times, but he
Well,
was unsuccessful every time.
So
Hulk?
that's also Deadpool, though.
Sort of.
Deadpool's
Except
tried that.
he just
Mr.
he's just
Wade.
Mr.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
Deadpool has
Mr.
like
Wade.
more things. That dude just can't die.
Yes. All right, so
Yeah.
last category.
I feel
Video
like
game
Immortal
facts.
is such a superhero word. I
It
just
is.
felt
Yeah.
like it had to be
It
that.
is.
That's so
Video
funny.
game facts. So Sonya, this
Yeah.
is another percentage one.
Woo.
This is gonna be a there's gonna be two percentages that you have to guess, and it equals to 100.
Okay.
So 2/3 of American households play games,
Mhm.
but what percent are male and what percent are female?
Mhm.
Based off of this website, is it 50-50, 60-40, or 45-55?
So 60 is men, 50 is women.
Yes.
That
Well,
is-
so,
I-
for male, it's the 60%. One of the 50%, and then the 55, and female is the 40 and the 45, and then the other 50.
I want to say the 60 and the 55.
So
Or
those don't
50,
equal
or whichever that one
100%,
is.
Sonya.
60 and 40?
I thought you said 50. I was confused. I thought you said 55 the second time. I was like, that doesn't make sense, but that's what you said. The
I
60
just said it in order.
Oh,
But
okay. What was it?
You're
It was
saying-
there was one that was 60 and then
60 and 40?
40.
yes, that one.
Well, that's correct.
Yeah.
That is the percentage.
Yeah,
All right.
that checks out.
Aidan.
Hello.
So the best-selling consoles of all time are blank and blank, both tied with about 155 million units sold. What are those two consoles?
Mm.
I feel like it's a trick question.
I do too.
It's, I mean, depending. on, I don't know, it depends on what you think it actually is supposed to be.
Interesting.
Okay, I'm just gonna say this, but it's not my final answer. I'm saying Xbox One and PS4, but it's not my final answer. I have to think about this.
Oh my god.
I
What
don't
if
know.
it's SNES?
It's gonna be like Atari and
Yeah, it's gonna be
and Nintendo 64.
Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
But no, 150 million. Like you said that's like the top. They're tying around 150 million.
Yes.
Yeah, Xbox One and PS4.
Well, both are wrong. It's actually the PlayStation 2 and the Nintendo DS.
I
No
fucking knew it was gonna be
way.
Nintendo.
I wasn't even
Oh my
thinking about
God.
like those. I don't think of those as
Well, obviously.
consoles.
What, the PlayStation 2 is definitely a
The
console?
No,
DS.
the DS.
Well,
I
I
mean,
mean, it's technically
it's a mobile
console
console.
because if you just look up the word of console,
I know, but like
Yeah.
I just wouldn't think of that.
I get it. Okay, my turn.
But yeah, surprising. All right, so
okay.
Haven.
Damn, Haven.
I was just kidding.
So, Atari is a Japanese word that actually means what?
I hate you.
And you cannot look it up.
Balance.
It's a one-word word, obviously.
Game.
It's a one-word word.
You
guys.
said game.
Game.
The answer is success.
Wow.
Get
Hey,
wrecked.
I would have been real proud if it was just game.
If it was, yeah, that'd be funny.
That would
Oh,
also
what do
be
you-
awful.
What's your favorite console? Oh, game.
Game.
Although, my favorite console is success. So-
Yeah.
Yeah, that's big.
So
fact.
weird.
But that ends the segment for weird trivia of this week. So moving on, we have hot takes that Aidan and I have come up with. We're gonna say
Yes.
2 each. We'll
Okay.
go one at a time. So
I'll go first.
You'll go first. Go
All
for
right.
it.
This first one would have been a big hit with Daniel, but Daniel won't be back for another like 10-20 minutes. So, what I'm saying, pineapple belongs on pizza.
Yes.
No.
I agree.
Wow. It's delicious on pizza, actually.
I love pineapple on pizza. Hawaiian pizza's like one of my favorite types
I
of
feel-
pizzas.
It really works.
I feel like it's crapped on all the time, and I don't
Yeah.
understand why.
I feel like
because-
it's more like
Yeah.
people don't want to say that they like it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like
Well,
why be ashamed? It's
I
delicious.
don't like pineapples.
Well,
And
that's
a
fruit
difference.
on a pizza.
That's
fruit
a
on a
different
pizza is nasty.
situation, though.
Yeah, like if
fruit
you
on a pizza,
don't
come
like the fruit or if you're allergic to the fruit, you can't say that you don't like pineapple
Yeah.
on pizza because you
Oh,
can't
no.
have pineapple on pizza.
No, I've had
We
pineapple on
just don't
pizza
like
before.
pineapple.
I don't like pineapple on pizza either.
But do you like pineapple?
No, but I can also not like pineapple on pizza.
But
And
like
it
if you don't like
withdraw my
pineapple,
opinion
then
about
it's dumb for
It
you to
doesn't
have a
matter.
vote on whether or not you
Not
like pineapple
necessarily.
on pizza.
It's
I
like
kind
how
of agree
Daniel
with that,
doesn't like
though.
tomatoes by itself, but likes it on burgers. It's the same thing.
That's confusing.
It's the same thing. If you think
No.
about it. You can like
no,
something
I Cameron,
on
I
something.
understand what you're saying.
I understand, but
understand.
I don't want to agree with you.
And also, apparently not a hot take, because in this group at least.
Yeah.
But
Pineapple on pizza.
Cameron, go ahead.
Bomb.
What is your hot take?
My hot take is in my personal opinion, I think Ben Affleck played the best Batman.
Oh my god. Wow. 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 Oh. Huh. Okay.
I think he
No.
played a good one, but like definitely not the best for me.
Yeah, definitely not.
Cameron, there's sometimes
Mhm.
when I typically just agree with you wholeheartedly, and then there's times like this.
Yeah,
I mean, I
I
understand.
can't
Well,
believe you
again-
said. Do you believe that, Cameron? Do you
Yes.
believe
No,
He
Ben
believed
Ben
that. I know.
Affleck. I think he was a good Batman, but he was not the best.
do
in my-
anything?
I
He's barely in anything.
I agree
He
with
was in
Sonya.
3 movies.
I mean,
Oh,
so okay.
God. Bad ones.
I think he did an okay job. Okay. I don't think he was great. I don't think he was good. I think he was okay. That's also because I have Christian Bale to compare to.
Yeah, Christian is obviously the best Batman.
Because I mean that was the A supreme Batman series, and B just
True.
Christian Bale was just too good of a Batman, in my opinion.
I hate Christian Bale as a person, but he killed that role, and he usually
He
kills
did.
his roles.
Christian Bale in Ford versus Ferrari was awesome.
No, he's a
Just
great
saying.
actor. He's just an asshole. But
Yeah, in
I
real life.
think he was amazing in Batman. He's
Yeah.
definitely the best one.
I agree.
A lot of them are very cartoony. I just didn't think Affleck had any personality whatsoever.
I concur.
Yeah.
Wholeheartly concur.
Yeah.
I did not think he acted well.
I didn't think he made any choices with the character. It was just a deep voice. I was like, oh, okay.
Which is another reason why I'm glad he left.
Well, I think he's back. He's gonna be back. But I wish that he would have just had.
Patterson is.
I think the problem is I wish he just had his own Batman movie, because then it would be more focused on him.
Yeah, like
really
I did wish I got
had
to
to share the screen with somebody.
I did wish we got to see that, but I am looking forward to Robert Pattinson.
Yeah,
I
also think I'm partial to a younger Batman.
I mean, Ben Affleck is also kind of like, I feel like he's a dying actor, I guess.
I also don't like Ben Affleck in general either. So
I just don't like people that play Batman.
No, I really just don't like Ben Affleck. I just don't. I'm sorry.
Have you guys seen The Accountant with Ben Affleck?
No,
yeah, he was
have
actually
not.
pretty good in that.
He was. I liked it.
I don't think he's the best actor in the world, and that's why I gotta say that
he's definitely not. I just enjoyed him as Batman. How he.
I can understand why you would, but I just disagree.
Because I think for me, I think Christian Bale was good. Yeah, he was really good. But I think he was kind of overshadowed by Heath Ledger's Joker, which I mean he should be, because Heath Ledger's Joker is really good. Which I have to rewatch the trilogy.
Now that is marathon worthy.
Yes. I was born in the darkness.
Okay. Yeah, that concludes our hot takes, and we're gonna move on to Daniel's recommendation for us.
All right.
Whoop whoop! All right, Daniel.
All right.
Recommend your.
Welcome back, Daniel.
Hi, I'm back.
Hi, Daniel. So, go ahead, take it away. Just explain what you're recommending.
My recommended media. Since our next episode is going to be recorded on the spookiest day of the year, I figured it's appropriate to do a spooky movie.
Heck yeah!
Okay.
That movie is The Train to Busan.
Good choice.
It is a foreign film.
Yeah.
You can choose to watch it dubbed or subbed. I completely recommend subtitles, because dubbed versions of foreign movies are actually bad.
Yeah.
Is this on something?
It is on Tubi. It's a free streaming service.
It says it's on Netflix as well.
Oh, is it
on
really?
Netflix?
I looked it up on Microsoft Bing, and it says it is, and Prime Video.
I'll look
Sometimes
it
it
up.
lies.
Let me check Netflix right now.
But Tubi is free, so
Yeah, Tubi is.
out there.
And also, it's got a bunch of B movies on it.
I
So
have
it's hilarious.
I have
always that great,
I
you
have
know?
Tubi on my Xbox. Yeah. Thanks.
So what's it called, Daniel?
It's called Train to Busan.
That's a good one.
But buddy,
So Dan, why did you picked it for the Halloweeny spooky vibe? But
Yes.
did you enjoy this movie?
Honestly, I've never gotten around to this. It's interesting.
I did enjoy this movie. It is my favorite foreign film. And it really, like, I don't know if you can. I'm sure you can just see from the title card. It's a zombie movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It really puts a spin on it.
I looked it up, and Bing, as usual, is incorrect.
Is it?
And it is not on Netflix.
Yeah, it's not.
That's good. So Bing, fix your stuff. Also, there is apparently a second one coming out. If you haven't seen that, Daniel, this year. Apparently.
Really?
2020. There's a trailer that was released 4 months ago. So go
Interesting.
watch that if you haven't seen it, Dan. All right, cool.
All right, yep. So next week we're going to be starting off with everybody's reaction to Train to Busan, as well as possibly another guest appearance from somebody.
Yeah,
we'd have to talk about it later. But
definitely. Will.
Maybe.
yeah. All right. Thank you everybody for watching.
We'll talk to you guys later.